For today's reading lesson, I have some interesting and fun activities planned. As I told you yesterday, we will review 5 elements of storytelling. So we will talk again about characters, setting, plot, conflict, and resolution. Along with that, we will talk about different genres in literature. We will compare fiction and nonfiction. And we will also read a story that later on in the lesson we'll be able to act out and perform in front of our class. So I hope that you will enjoy it and that we will learn a lot together today. In the beginning of our lesson, I would like for us to watch a short video. It's more like a short cartoon. I will show it to you using Puzzle. So you're familiar with this app, and we are going to watch a 1 minute long video by Ray and Smith. And in the end of this video, we will have a few different questions that I would like for us to answer as a class. Those questions will help us to understand and maybe review a few things from this video that later on we will read in the book. So please pay attention, look at our screen. So on our TV screen, you will see this short cartoon.
The ant and the grasshopper. It was a hot summer day.
So as we watch this short video, I would like for us now to look at the questions that we have on Puzzle. So our first question is on the screen. Compare and contrast the ant and the grasshopper. How are they similar and how are they different? So I would like for one person to compare and say what is same for both of them, and I would like for another person to contrast. So I'm gonna have Emily compare them. Good job. So they are both bugs, they are both insects, and they both live in the field. Okay, and can I have someone contrast? Can I have Michael tell me what's different between them? Very good. So the ant is a hard-working one, and the grasshopper is a lazy one. Okay, very good. Let's look at the next question we have here. So let's look at our screen. The next question is, do you think ant gave grasshopper good advice? Why or why not? So who can tell me if the lesson that the ant taught this grasshopper was a good one? Yes, I see your hand. Yes, I agree with you. I think everyone agrees that this was a good lesson, right? He showed him, and he showed him in his own actions, that it's important to prepare and to be ready for winter. Okay, let's look at the next question we have here. Okay, make a prediction. What do you think will happen next year and why? This is a fun one, right? So what do you think will happen next year? Can you tell us? Okay, so you think that grasshopper will change and he will definitely prepare food for winter. Okay, any other predictions? Okay, I see your hand. Okay, so you say that grasshopper will actually eventually go back to his own ways and he will get into the same exact situation. Well, it's a prediction. Maybe, maybe not, right? Okay, let's look at our next question. So we have 2 more. How was the setting important to the story? So how was the setting? So when and where this happened? So who can tell me when and where this happened? Yes, so the story happens first in the summer, and then as summer finishes, we get in fall and winter. And it is important because grasshopper barely made it for the winter because he didn't prepare anything, right? And then the fact that they both live in the fields is important too. Okay, so I agree with you guys. Good job on answering those. And then the last question we have here. Who are the main characters in this story? So this is an easy one. Who can tell me? So the grasshopper and the ant. Good job. So looking at these questions from Puzzle, we actually already talked about 2 of our elements, about characters and settings. So what is the plot of this story? Who can tell me? Yes, Abigail? Yes, very good. So lazy grasshopper didn't prepare anything for winter, and an ant taught him a good lesson. Okay, very good. What is the conflict and resolution? What do you think? Yes, can I have someone from this row? Okay, I kind of agree and not. So so you say that the conflict here is that Grasshopper didn't want to work. That is partially true, but I think the main thing was that Grasshopper was procrastinating, right? He was saying, I don't even need this. Yeah, he was lazy, so I should agree with you in that. But the main conflict was that he didn't realize the danger of being without food and shelter in the winter times. So he didn't really realize what is waiting for him. And as the winter approached, he got his lesson, right? He realized. So the resolution was that he received his lesson, and hopefully next year he would not do the same exact mistake. Okay, very good. So after talking about 5 elements of stories, I would like for us to talk about different genres. So who can tell me what is the genre of this story? Yes, so it's a fable. So what is a fable? Do we know what a fable is? Yeah, so it's an old story told long time ago, and it has a moral in the end. Very good. So we know that this story comes from Aesop, so Aesop's fables, and he wrote quite a few amazing fables. And some of the features of a fable is that in the fable, animals can talk. So we can see in this fable how grasshopper and ant are talking to each other, which is not possible in real life. Animals do not talk, we don't know what they think, and they cannot perform any, actions that are attributed to people. So those are features of fable. Can you tell me if fables are fiction or non-fiction? Fiction, right? So fictions are stories that have made up characters, made up events, and made up places, and the non-fiction talk about real people, real places, real things. Good job. So I'm glad that you remember this from our previous lessons. Very good. So I would like for us to remember a few other stories that we read before that were fables. Okay, Maria, the talking stone. Very good. Yes, Paul. Brahmin musicians. Very good. Okay, anybody else? The Lion and the Mouse. Very good. So you actually remember every single fable we read this year. Okay, very good. So right now I would like for you to get your readers, and I would like for you to open page 58, Aesop's Fables, the Ant and the Grasshopper, and let's read it together. Okay, so we already identified the 5 key elements of this story. So I would like for you to tell me, how do we know this book to be the story to be a fable? So what are some features that we see in this story? Yes, so animals are talking. Animals are doing things that they're not really doing in real life, right? They are advising each other. So we don't know if that's happening in, real life, and they can actually teach each other and advise each other. So very good. What else do we know about this story? There is a moral in the end. Good job. So every fable has some kind of a lesson or a moral in the end. So I'm going to show you right now on the screen the piece from our anthropology reader, and it's a play. So it's the same as that story, but it's written in the form of a play. So I would like for you to look and to see what are some differences between a play and a story. So who can tell me? Yeah, so you can actually see the characters' names before their speeches. So you can see the first one is narrator, and then grasshopper and ant. Very good. So what we are going to do today is you will try and write a script for the play. So I would like for you to work in groups of 3, and every single group will write a script for this fable. So you will write a script for the ant and the grasshopper fable. And then you will act it out within your group, where one of you will be a narrator, another one will be a grasshopper, and another one will be an ant. So since I have 9 students in my class, we have 3 groups of 3. We will have 3 groups perform their plays. And then other students, you will be able to observe their performance and fill out the observation forms. and you will complete them at home with a paragraph of your observations.